I believe that we need to be committed to this. And let me tell you, I am committed to this in Pennsylvania.
And that's what Pennsylvania Governor Tom Corbett said at the 2011 National School Choice Summit in Washington, D.C.
And the education of our youth, to me, is the most important domestic item that we have to deal with to make us competitive with the rest of the world. But more so, to help all of our children, to help them grow, to give them an equality that right now we do not have.
Governor Corbett told the group many still don't understand school choice.
It's challenging to other people, but it's for our children. It's that simple. It's for the student, and it's for the parent. And it's in that order, the student and the parent.
And the governor said society seems to have lost its way. He said the same is true for some public schools.
At the same time that we lost this sense of community in some parts of our nation, we were also losing the definition of teaching as a profession.
Governor Corbett said this does not make him anti-teacher.
What I do protest is the fact that in the years since teachers unionized, school districts began to focus too much on contracts and too little on curriculum.
What he wants to see is a system that's accountable.
To me, the only culture some of our schools perpetuate is that of an educational industry that ensures a guaranteed income for those who can hang on long enough for tenure. Teachers should be rewarded for outstanding effectiveness, not endurance. We need an educational workforce of strivers and not survivors.
He desires a public education system that remembers children come first.
The educational model degenerated. It has shifted to a labor management model that has become teacher, parent, child. That's entirely backward, and I hope you agree with me on that. It's not a system that makes schools work for children. We have for generations now been funding institutions instead of people.
And as a result, the governor says many children are trapped in some very difficult situations.
They walk through bad neighborhoods to a school that is its own dysfunctional neighborhood. For years, we talked about failing schools. Now, in addition to talking about failing schools, we find ourselves talking about dangerous schools. How on earth is a child whose own parents see no other kind of school than a failing one supposed to learn basic mathematics, reading, literature?
Corbett says it's time to give families a choice.
To give students in bad schools an escape route. The ones who want better and the parents who see through the fog of politics will vote with their feet.
The governor knows school choice works. He cited the success of Nativity Charter School as proof.
A few blocks from my residence, my wife and I went to visit a school from the governor's residence about 4 blocks away. It's a place called the Nativity School, which has accepted children, young men, in 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. That's who they're focusing on. Some of these children, most of these children, in fact, almost all of them, enter with very poor reading skills. Most of them at the 2nd grade level. By the time they graduate from 8th grade, they are reading above 8th grade level. They are going on to high school, and many of them are going on to college as a result of the intensive work that they get at that school. Because it seems like a miracle, but it is being done by true, real teachers, living teachers. Not because they're there for job security. They're not there for the money. They're there because of a core value, a sense that every one of these difficult cases is a child endowed with a God-given right to learn.
Governor Corbett believes school choice is one way to get public schools to shift its focus to children.
The answer in this case is to create an agent of change, which is competition. The only way I see to create that competition, to create that student mobility, is to make the funding portable. It's the child's money. It's the parents' money. There is no way of separating the funding, the money, from reform. And the sooner we accept that, the sooner we'll move along the way to reform.
Corbett said so many oppose this, but school choice puts students on the path to graduation.
Among those who obtained school choice, the graduation rate was 82%. 82% of the students who won the lottery got an education that they stayed with.
The governor said it's his job to give students the opportunity to gain the skills they need to become successful adults.
In the coming days, as you have heard, Pennsylvania will continue, we've actually begun it, will continue the long path toward making school choice a reality.
In Washington, D.C., Teresa Rashid, EAG TV.